Welcome to the Cell Soul Source podcast. I'm Jackie, a chiropractor, yogi, and Akashic reader, and I'm here to activate healing in light workers of all kinds so they can serve from an empowered place and fulfill their purpose with ease, awe, and wonder. This is literally why I get so excited about the Akashic Records. They are just absolutely phenomenal. And today I'm going to walk you through an example so that you can understand the depths that you can go to and the results that you can achieve by using the Akashic Records. So if you are trying to change something in your life, you've noticed maybe you have a reoccurring thought pattern. Maybe you think you're not good enough. You notice that you're worried, you doubt yourself, whatever it is. And you think, okay, I'm going to redirect. And every time I catch myself thinking I'm not good enough, I'm going to redirect and I'm going to tell myself I am, I have everything that I need. I'm perfect as I am. And you can keep doing that, and that will eventually work to an extent. And I used to do this, I used to teach this because your brain is what we call neuroplastic. It has a well-worn groove saying, I'm not good enough, for example. And because it likes to use the least amount of energy possible, it will always choose the path of least resistance. So when it comes to neuroplasticity and encoding new belief systems, if you do it consistently enough, you will create a new groove in the brain. It will eventually become a well-worn path, and it will eventually become the path of least resistance, and the other pathway will eventually die away. Now, for those of you that know me, I love to move fast. I love things to be fast. I am a manifesting generator. I have the 3420 channel, which is supposedly the fastest channel in human design. So I love moving fast. So it is no surprise to me that I am so in love with the Akashic Records. And the other interesting thing is, even when I was little, I was always interested in the space between us. Like that space between you and I, what is happening in that space? It can't just be nothing. And of course, with quantum science, we understand that it's not nothing. And then lastly, when I was in the depths of burnout and I was just telling people, I just need space, I just need space. How interesting that is exactly what came in, because in Sanskrit, Akasha actually means space or spirit. So I often chuckle to myself, and as I'm going, I just need space, the universe is going, got it, here you go and learn how to read the Akashic Records. So yeah, the universe has also got a sense of humor. Now, traditionally, people describe the Akashic Records as an energetic library, and your Akashic Record is your soul's journey across all time and space, and it records everything, every action, every deed, every thought. And that is true. That is true. That is what it fundamentally is. But for me, we are using the feedback of your energy bodies to guide us as to what we're looking for in the Akashic Records. So people use the Akashic Records in lots and lots of different ways. People do it for past life regressions. They go to other planets. They go to other lifetimes, all sorts of things. But for me, it's all about healing. That is completely my jam. Because when it comes to storing everything, it also stores the reason why you are not experiencing what you want to experience right now. So like I say, we use the feedback from your energy bodies as clues. You are getting that feedback from your physical body. your energetic body, your emotional body as a reaction to something. Otherwise, you would just stay completely neutral. There would be absolutely no charge one way or the other. So feedback is a clue that you can start to leverage if you want to heal from something and use it to grow. So let me walk you through this example. Let's say that you are a healer, this healer used to be me, who wants to work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, but you want to drop your Saturdays. Now, firstly, I would ask you, do you really want to work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday? If you were building your pinch me life, would you still be working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday? But anyway, that's a different discussion. The point is, you want to drop your Saturdays. You resent working them. They ruin the whole day, even if you're only working the morning. It halves your downtime, and it puts on more than double the pressure at home to get all your domestics done. You got to buy your groceries. You got to change the beds. You got to do some stuff with the kids. And then on a Sunday night, you slap a face mask on, to try and make yourself feel better. And I'm sorry, but that face mask is not combating all the things that happened in the week. Never mind the things that happened that you didn't recover from last week and the week before and the week before. That poor face mask. So you decide you're going to drop Saturdays. That's it. I'm done. I'm going to drop them. And then it kicks in. The guilt. You start to feel really, really bad. What will those patients do? The ones that can only come on a Saturday morning. What if I start to lose money? And you start to rationalize, well, it's only half a day. And I'm a nice person. I like to be accommodating. I like to go the extra mile. And anyway, it's what healers do, isn't it? But if you're in my world, you know that guilt is feedback from your emotional body. So we get curious and we open your Akashic record and we find the root cause of why you feel so guilty for putting yourself first, in all situations. We find the root cause of why it feels so bad. And it makes you feel selfish. And it makes you feel so bad that you literally can't do it. You can't follow through with the action, which in this case is dropping a Saturday morning. So we go in your Akashic records and we find out, well, there was this time when you were 3 that you tried to take a biscuit and you were reprimanded. Now, adult you knows that your parents were teaching you manners. But that little version of you that was really open and receptive at 3 years old, who was encoding all the programs that you would use for the rest of your life, thought, if I take what I want, that's bad. Got it. I've encoded that, sorted. I understand that one. So roll on 30 years, and you are now trying to drop Saturday mornings, but this frequency is in your field. And it's saying, if I take what I want, I'm bad. And it makes you react by not doing the thing you really want to do. Yikes. So we can dissolve that limiting belief in your Akashic records so that it's no longer in your field. So now when you want to drop Saturdays, you don't get the same feedback because there's nothing there for you to react to. So you give your clients notice like it's the most natural thing in the world. You drop Saturdays, and every single Saturday morning from then on in, you sit on the sofa with your warm coffee and marvel at how gorgeous your life is and that you should have done this years ago. Only you couldn't have done it years ago without feeling guilty. You had to dissolve this in your Akashic record first. You could have done it. You could have forced yourself to do it and felt really bad, and that creates more entanglements down the line. But you could have done it that way, sure. But we are looking for the easy way. We are looking for the way where it feels natural. It feels good. It feels like we're in flow. And every time you do this, you drop your Saturdays, you sit on the sofa, you enjoy your coffee, you are giving your brain evidence that in fact nothing bad happens when you take what you want. Obviously, I'm not talking about stealing. And then you make the simple strategic shifts through all of your energy bodies to anchor in this new level of freedom. So you feel rested at the weekend. You take time with your domestics and you're not resenting them. You even enjoy a long walk. You maybe pick up that hobby that you've been missing so much. Those patients that used to come on a Saturday morning come another day. Or if they can't make it and they don't rebook, somebody else books in. Another patient who can fit your new hours. So can you see how all areas of your life benefit? You start to enjoy work more because you're not resenting being there when you don't want to be. And you have more free time to enjoy your own life. And this is just one example, but this is exactly how I started creating a life I am absolutely obsessed with, working in the exact way that I want to. Because I dissolved every limiting belief, every piece of conditioning, everything that prevented me from having the life that I want now. And I made the simple shifts using the feedback from my energy bodies. So I am beyond excited to invite you to join Expansion. I literally felt like I'd been given the keys to the universe when I dissolved this. And I have dissolved many blocks. But this one was really profound for me. So inside this program, we are dissolving the root cause of this in your Akashic Records. And I'll be leading a group session. So you won't be sharing anything out loud. Nobody's going to know anything about your business. And then we'll also do some activating calls as well. Now, you can only activate to the extent to which you've cleared. So you have to clear out some space first before you can activate your next level. And then there's also a movement class so that you can help to move this energy through specific places in your body. And it doesn't matter if you've never done yoga before, it doesn't matter. It'll be, suitable for everybody. It'll be a mixture of the rehab stuff that I used to teach as a chiropractor, and bits of yoga. So I will leave the link down below if you want to join Expansion. It is in pre-sale now. So this is the beginning of December. It is in pre-sale now. I would love for you to join and be surrounded by other healers that are on this same journey. We are done with the hustle. We're done with the grind. We're done with doing it the way, everybody did it before us. And this is about doing it our way, knowing that everyone around us benefits. The work inside this program will absolutely spark your passion for being a healer again and help you build the life that you are obsessed with. DM me any questions on Instagram, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next podcast. I am rooting for you. We rise together. If you feel called, please rate and review. I would really appreciate that.